So Flo's deciding to still have issues with the overheating malarkey. It's weird though. If you're going up quite a long hill, the overheating light will come on. Or if you're doing sort of 2000 RPM 60-65 down the motorway, after a couple of miles the overheating light will come on. You pull over onto the hard shoulder, a couple of minutes it goes off and you can carry on for another couple of miles. We're thinking maybe it's a dodgy temperature gauge, but temperature gauge is 15 quid. It's in the same housing as the thermostat, and for a new thermostat complete with the housing and the temperature gauge, temperature sensor rather, it costs 37. So we got a new one of those. Two birds, one stone, that sort of thing. Changed the thermometer, thermostat, and the, I keep forgetting the name of that, don't I? Temperature sensor. Right, we're going to do that today. Bleed out all the air again for like the 4th time, and then see if she still does the overheating thing. I mean, I don't think she is actually overheating, it just, you know, there's no leaks anywhere or anything. But anyway, let's crack on. It's down in the most awkward of places, down in underneath there. So that's got to come out. These pipes have got to come out. There. Right, let's see what I'm pointing at now. Look. Right, so air filter pipe. That's coming out to give me a bit of room. That pipe there, the EGR valve pipe, and then we'll be able to get to her down in there. I'll try and stand you here to watch. That's bloody awkward, isn't it? Let's unput that pipe from there. I don't know if I can just bend it back out of the way, that's the thing. I don't think I can. So I need to get down in the back of there and do the clip. So after about 5 hours of pissing about with a bloody stupid clip down in there, I managed to get this one off, out the way, over there. Should have been a 2-minute job, but whoever put the clip on before decided to put it on with the screw facing towards the floor. So it was that way, and I had to get up in from underneath rather than put it on that way so you can get to it from the top. I'm guessing some people's logic thing doesn't work quite the same as mine, eh? Right, so that's ready to go back on. So this is the bit we're after down in here, this bit. I now need to drain the coolant, so I'll do that in a minute. Right, so I've disconnected the bottom hose off the radiator. That's draining out into a bowl as we speak. I'll open these bleed valves here just to let some air in from the top. And I've also removed the expansion bottle cap. There's another valve up in the back of here. Goes in here, that air getting sucked in there. And also I've got the heater, the cab heater dial up on full. That is the breather pipe for the gearbox. So pop him off out the way. He just pulls off the bottom. There's a just pushes on that, really. Bit of air valve. I'll stack it all up over here. Right, next. There it is, see that bit had to pump out, not go in. I was doing it back to front. So there's the old one. Hopefully something in there was faulty. So I'll clean up. Can you see the? Hang on. As you saw, that's the old one. And where are we? That's where it came from, over there. So I'll give that a clean. And then we fit the new one. It's already got a rubber seal around here, so that's cool. It's got to go that way. Right, let's get that one there at the top first, I think. Oh, hang on. One. Bottom air intake pipe, cable for the MAF sensor, other air intake pipe, now I can't believe we're all the way over the floor. The expansion tank's full. Oh, I don't know why it's full. So there must be air in there somewhere still. Right, so let's get all the tools off. Chuck them down there. I think you'll be alright. We'll start her up and see what happens. Try not to fall off. Oh, hang on, let me get my torch out. Alright, I thought I knocked another cable off then. Well, she starts still, so that's a bonus, eh? Going down slowly. Should I be worried? Huh? So the coolant level's going down slowly a little bit. I said, should I be worried? Yeah. Alright. There's nothing coming out underneath. I just need to try and see down in where that is. Easy, okay. Check this one again for air. Just water coming out of there. Put this up on the expansion bottle now just to make sure. Well, just let it build up a bit of pressure, I guess. And we wait.